Hey Guardians, welcome to Armsday. As you may be aware, the hard mode raid dropped today, or, well, I guess it dropped yesterday technically. Um, and that was a lot of fun. If you got a chance to see it, thanks for watching. If you didn't get a chance to see it, it is actually on Twitch, not YouTube, because we are keeping the YouTube channel very clean. And when you're doing a hard mode raid for the first time, language is not always clean. So we figured keep it on Twitch. Anyway, you didn't come here for that, you came here for Armsday. So, let's do it. Armsday, what's up?
Guardian.
Yeah, so first off, Thiessen FR4. We've got a Grenadier roll, but no fast charge. Went with the fast charge perk. The fast charge perk is important. This one is very good, but there's no reason not to have the fast charge perk on it. So, honestly, without the fast charge perk, I don't think it's worth using. And it doesn't look like there is one. There was one last week, a really good roll though, so I don't feel too bad about it. Also, you may have noticed it looks like these guys are dropping at 320. They may have been dropping at 320 for a while. I might just be very unattentive. Hey look, the lead Mila D is a Headseeker Rodeo oiled frame roll. That's not quite enough stability for me to be happy with it, so I think we keep looking. Without Headseeker, it just doesn't do enough damage body shot wise at 2 burst, and without counterbalance, it doesn't really line up the right way. So, no triple tap. The Irene is really great with triple tap. It's actually one of the highest DPS snipers you can have. It's like a miniature black spindle, but unfortunately without triple tap, it's just a pretty decent sniper rifle. Not super duper special. Ideally we get one with triple tap and appended magazine. That would be enough so you can go pow pow pow, pow pow pow, pow. 7 shots in 1 magazine. It's amazing. But not today. Sad. It looks like the Irene is available for sale, though, so if you do see a roll you like, you could just pick one up and buy it again. The JLB-42 is not a great rocket launcher. There's so many better rocket launchers out there at this point. There's just no point in picking this one up. The lead Mila D, so if you want to try out that Headseeker Rodeo roll and see if the fitted stock is enough stability for you, you can try roll 1 on the lead Mila D and just pick it up again. The Herja D is available. I think there's no reason to use the Herja D over the lead Mila D, but to each their own. This one does have a slightly lower time to... No, I'm sorry, it is a higher time to kill. A higher time to kill because of the way the perk on the Haka pulse rifles works out. They have 4 bullets instead of 3, so you hit a lot of body shots or you miss, and then if you miss, obviously it takes longer to fire the next burst. The Thiessen FR4 is also available. That's kind of funny. The lead Mila D, Irene, and Thiessen. Those are all available on this character. If you do have those, and you do want to turn them in, because they are selling them this week, I think I would recommend... I think I liked this first roll. It had braced frame, didn't it? No, it had oiled frame. Was it the last one that had braced frame, then? No, injection mold. I guess you could get away with injection mold. This will slow down the speed of your bolts. Alternatively, you could go quick draw Eye of the Storm, or skip rounds Eye of the Storm. I think I like quick draw a little bit more. Flash is cool. Neither of these are great. This would be just because you want to pick one up and play with it. The first roll on the lead Mila is definitely the one to go with, and I think if you do pick it up, you're going to realize you do need that extra stability. And for the Irene, I feel like the novelty of Luck in the Chamber and the fun of Clown Cartridge, while not very synergistic, are a lot of what makes this gun unique, especially with like Casket Mag. Like you could make a huge magazine out of Clown Cartridge, Casket Mag, and then Luck in the Chamber is just an added bonus. So this could be a fun roll if you're just looking to play with it. And the alternatives don't really look that special. Clown Cartridge and Grenadier, I guess. No appended magazine. And then this one has Rifled Barrel, Outlaw, and Replenish. I don't know. I'm not into that one. I'd say roll 1, and roll 1, like across the board, if you were picking them up. But none of these are stellar. It's just because they are selling them. Cool. Let's hop on over to the Warlock character. You've probably watched this enough to know how this works. Which means we get to chat now while we wait for the Destiny loading screens. So I got to play the hard mode raid. you know, a lot of people did. It came out today, so and it was fun. We finished it. I actually finished it 3 times, 3 characters, so that was cool. I got everything but the sniper rifle and a few of the armor pieces, obviously, because you know what are the odds of getting all the armor pieces? And the guns actually do look pretty fun. More importantly, though, the Judith D. Let me tell you, the high-impact archetype hand cannons, especially the ones with explosive rounds, that's Lingering Song, Ill Will, Judith D, those 3, they can one-shot Shanks in the hard mode raid, and it is very good. Yes, we do have a PDX-45 on the Hunter. This is the Warlock, so we'll see it on the next rotation. Definitely pick up a high-impact hand cannon if you get a chance. High-impact hand cannons make the final phase of the raid a lot easier. Another fun fact, Nighthawk, if you're a hunter, makes the last phase of the fight a lot easier. I know Shadow Shot is amazing, and I love Shadow Shot in most PvE things. Definitely having one is a huge boon for the DPS phases, but oh man, just the things you're able to do with the Celestial Nighthawk are unreal. Anyway,
when I can upgrade.
Let's check out this guy's guns.
Let's get you back out there.
The JLB-47 does not have a grenades and horseshoes roll. I don't know why you'd ever use vacuum, or a kill with the final round reduces reload speed, or even tripod. Honestly, like, the amount of stuff this can carry is like 5, so you can't even reload it. Arminius, yes, on the Hunter, so we'll view him on the next rotation. So I did check, the Aoife Rua D does, in fact, with surplus, allow you to double up even with heavy bricks, so certainly worth picking up a surplus Aoife Rua, but unfortunately it doesn't look like he's selling any today. What are the odds? These 2 rolls are so very close. Almost identical. Hey Chewy, how are you? Yeah, I don't think I'd pick one up though. I just can't get behind picking this up without the novelty of surplus. I know, like, wow, what a great roll. Perfect balance, spray and play, counterbalance. Very stable, very good for 2-shotting in the Crucible potentially. But I mean, as cool a roll as that is, you don't want to be using this in the Crucible, right? You want to be using something better, so save this for PvE, wait for a surplus roll. If you have a Tamar D, by the way, same deal. Look for a surplus roll. The Aoife Rua and the Tamar D are very similar. The DIS-47, you always want to find that full auto roll. It does have a counterbalance, perfect balance, and injection mold roll, though, which is very cool. So if you are into this DIS-47 roll, this is roll 3. Very cool. Nipchin, we did have to take the DIS-43 out of rotation to make room for the Aoife Rua D with surplus, but the DIS-43 rolls are almost always good, so pick up anything that you feel like picking up, because frankly it's hard to go wrong with the DIS-43. DIS-47, this roll is great if you can tap your finger fast enough. It will wear out your trigger finger because it is a very fast firing scout rifle, but without full auto, this is about the best roll you could hope for. And that is all of the ones on this account. Let's check out the Arminius D, PDX-45, and Cocytus SR4. Yeah, he hasn't sold the DIS-47 with full auto in a while. There was a really good roll he sold about 2 months ago. It was nearly perfect. It was full auto, perfect balance, and I think injection mold, which isn't my favorite one. I like braced frame a little bit more, but what are you gonna do, right? But it was very close to perfect. Close enough to perfect that it was like, wow, why would you ever need to, you know, pick up the DIS-47 again? But not everybody got that roll, so obviously people without that roll picked up the DIS-47 again. Yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance to play the hard mode raid, definitely do the normal mode raid first. Going into the hard mode raid just straight is very unnerving, I guess, and the mechanics flow really well from normal mode into hard mode. It's not a different thing, you know. It's a very similar. I mean, you know, obviously it is. Sniper rifles, hand cannons, high impact hand cannons, high impact scout rifles. if you have played the normal mode raid, the Genesis chain, very good. And the Dark Drinker sword actually came in handy quite often. Dark Drinker. Yeah, never thought I'd say that for a raid. Get your Dark Drinker, but yeah, Dark Drinker's amazing. Dark Drinker, Raise Lighter, Sleeper Simulant, Galahorn, and the special exotic pulse rifle. What is it? Optimus Prime? You know what I'm talking about. Virulence is the perk. I know Virulence, I don't know. Outbreak Prime. There we go.
Oh dear, it broke.
Aw, man, Brad, that's a shame. Well, I can tell you this much. The DIS-43, it's impossible to go wrong with. Look for Outlaw, Counterbalance. It doesn't even really need Counterbalance. Hidden Hand is amazing. Cool. Okay, so it looks like there are a few counterbalance rolls on Armsday. Now this one's last resort, but that doesn't matter because look, small bore. Small bore's plenty with counterbalance. You should be able to do pretty well with this Armsday. That's roll 1. So whoever was asking about Armsday, you've got 2 to pick from. This one also is small bore, unfortunately, so you don't get that option, but you do get 2 different scopes: SC Hollow and LC Ranged with Surrounded, or SC Hollow and LD Watchdog with Last Resort. I like this one a little bit better than the third one, so I'd go with roll 1 on this Armsday. I know, you know, this one, Surrounded, looks like a slightly better perk, but I don't like the ranged scope at all. I like the hollow scope a lot more. Cool. Cool, roll 1. And then the PDX-45. Let's check out this counterbalance roll. Rifled barrel, hammer forged, SPO-28. There's no, I guess, counterbalance. Hey, this one's pretty good. This one's really good. Wow. So yeah, if you're looking for a PDX-45, boy, have I got the roll for you. SPO-28, hammer forged, counterbalance, and rifled barrel. If you don't like the SPO-28, I love the SPO-28. But if you hate it, the SLO-19 is another really popular roll for this gun. And then the SRO-41 with the highlighter. Yeah, people love the highlighter. This is a very solid PDX-45 roll. A lot of people will tell you no because of the lack of a stability perk, but counterbalance more than makes up for it, I think, and it already has such a high base stability. This is a crazy good PDX-45 roll. Absolutely pick this up, especially if you've got more than one package. I don't know what else you'd be waiting for. Maybe perfect balance in this slot, but honestly, you don't need it. Yeah. Roll, which roll is this? Roll 2 on the PDX-45. I almost don't even want to look at these other ones. Rifled barrel, hammer forged, SPO-28, and unflinching. So if you hate counterbalance, boy, have I got the roll for you. Roll 1 on the Suros PDX-45 is unflinching, so that if other people are shooting you, you can shoot them back, and it's a little easier. That's kind of crazy. What are the odds? Reinforced barrel, increased range, reduced stability, fitted stock. Alright, so 1 and 2 are great. Can you imagine if this were the exact same roll as the other two, but with take a knee instead? That would be funny. No, definitely. I think roll 2 for the PDX-45. Definitely, because I prefer counterbalance to unflinching, and that's the only difference. Yeah. Pick up your PDX-45s this week. Wow. Alright, I gotta stop geeking out over this PDX-45. Let's look at the Cocytus. The Cocytus has a lot of third eye this week. 2 Icarus and a Rescue Mag. That's kind of weird. I actually like Rescue Mag. Oh, it has extended mag too. This could actually be a pretty solid PvE roll. I wish this were triple tap, but what are you going to do, right? Extended mag and casket mag are both great for PvE. I don't actually know what the numerical difference is here. I want to say this is 15, this is 16 in the mag, so you almost always want extended mag instead of the reduced stability. Not that it really matters. And the torch scope is great for target acquisition, so this could be a really good scout rifle. The only thing is, people are going to tell you, oh, high impact scouts are great for the raid. And they're right, but only with explosive rounds. That's where you're able to like one-hit kill the shanks in the raid, and this one cannot. This one cannot one-hit kill the shanks in the raid. You do need to get them in 2 shots. So know that. But otherwise, this is a pretty solid PvE roll. And I don't really know about this one. I just can't get behind Icarus on a hand cannon. Hand late stock, Third Eye, and Torch are all amazing for PvP though, so like the only thing this could be that's better is life support, and then you've got practically a perfect PvP role on the Cocytus. I love the Cocytus for PvP, although I'm not really sure how it fits into the current meta. It seems like right now we're seeing a lot more pulse rifles, especially with the introduction of the Waltz and the Clever Dragon, and a lot more high rate of fire, low impact auto rifles, which is kind of killing our ability to get those quick 3 headshot kills. But, yeah, still, very good rolls. Very good rolls on all 3 of these guns, which is great, because the Arminius D, the PDX-45, and the Cocytus are 3 of the best guns that the Gunsmith sells. So to see very solid rolls, roll 1 of the Arminius D, roll 2 of the PDX-45, and rolls 1 for PvP and 3 for PvE on the Cocytus. Very cool. There's no way this could possibly be better than the other one, but I'll look at it just for posterity. Snapshot and Torch. So if you're the kind of person who likes to highlight Guardians, I guess this one's a little better than roll 1. Yeah, good rolls all around. Wow. Okay, so PDX-45 day. Happy PDX-45 birthday. Counterbalance, perfect balance, and small bore laser beam gun. Absolutely Brad. The range is a little small on that one, but obviously for close range encounters, it can't be beat. I got that god roll with perfect balance, counterbalance, and small bore. Hey, that's the same one Brad's talking about. Sweet. It was a very good roll. Not sure if you need the extra stability on the PDX-45. I don't really think you do, but you know, that all depends on how far out you want to be. It is a very good roll though. Not to discredit that. It's just this one's also a very good roll. It's all about where you want to be. All about distancing. Anyway, alright. I'm going to stop geeking out about this PDX-45 as much as I love it, and I'm going to let you guys get to the raid and do all the things you like to do in Destiny, or whatever. So, right, Ola, there you go. Alright, I'll leave you to it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy Armsday.